Hello, hello. Welcome to today's relaxing short stretch routine for bedtime or just those days where you need a quick stretch to relax your muscles. You don't actually need to be in your bed to do this, but we're not doing any standing stretches, so it's a perfect opportunity to stay in bed and stretch if you desire to. So we're going to go ahead and start seated with our legs crossed, making sure that both hips are on the floor. And just feeling your breath here. So expanding that breath throughout your rib cage, throughout your lungs, through your lower belly. Closing your eyes if you want to. Take nice deep inhale in and exhale out. Just grounding yourself into the floor or your bed. Getting ready for the rest of the stretch. Let's bring our feet out straight in front of us now. Take a big stretch up, and then we're going to reach over those toes. I'm going to stay in a flat back here, so my spine is nice and long. My feet are flexed. Legs are nice and straight. Once again, make sure that you are breathing, allowing your muscles to relax and allowing your brain to tell your muscles that it's safe to stretch. That will let you get deeper into the stretch. Now I'm going to point my feet and I'm going to actually round my spine over. Being careful as I round my spine over that I don't crunch my spine, but I'm still thinking of long spine. I'm just rounding it over. Stay here for a couple more breaths, trying to get as close as we can down to our legs. And from here, slowly bring yourself up. Let's grab onto one of our feet, pull it up toward you, keeping it straight and keeping your spine nice, long, and tall. And if you want to do a slight twist with your upper body, that might feel nice. Keep on holding. You can point your foot if you'd like. All right. Lower that leg down and pull up your other foot. Same thing on the other side. I find it gets easier to pull that leg up higher if I think of tightening my core or my abdominal muscles a little bit. That also helps to keep my spine long, so maybe give that a try. Point your foot now if you would like. And relax it down. Let's bring our feet into a butterfly. Readjust if you're on your bed and you need to. Nice deep breaths. Thinking of those knees pressing down toward the floor or the bed beneath you. And again, just finding your grounding. Breathe in deeply and reach forward. You can walk your hands out in front of you if you're flexible enough. If your goal is to get your knees closer to the floor, think about actually squeezing your glute muscles, and that might help open those hips out. Okay. Coming back up, you want to gently press those knees out here. You can do that. You can do one at a time like I'm doing here, starting with my right, your left, it looks like. And then switching to the other side. bring our feet however you'd like, because we're going to stretch our neck now. So just pulling your head very gently to one side. And switch, stretch the other direction. A lot of times I think we neglect to stretch our neck and our upper back and our arms, so I wanted to make sure to do that here today since we are doing a lot of seated stretches. Okay, you can roll your head back and forward nice and slowly and gently. Okay, bring one arm across your body and stretch out the back of that arm. And bring that same arm behind your head. Let's go the other direction now. Stretch the arm across. And now pull it behind you. And relax. Let's do a glute stretch, so make your legs into a little pretzel, cross one on top of the other, and reach forward. Alright, coming up now, let's twist our spine to one side. And switch to the other side. Let's flip our feet, or flip our legs. So switch sides and reach forward. Continue to focus on your breathing and sink deeper into the stretch. Alright, coming up, let's do our twists. So go to one side first. And twist the other direction. Okay, now if you're on your bed, you might need to adjust like me if you're on a small bed and go diagonally. We're gonna lay down onto our backs now. Pull one leg in toward your chest, keeping it bent and just hugging it in close to you. If you want to like roll the hip around a little bit, you can do that, or just keep it in one spot. From there, let's straighten that leg up, not trying to force that leg up too hard. Keeping the other leg nice and straight on the floor or the bed. Both hips are on the floor. Take a deep breath in, then exhale. See if you can pull that leg just a little bit closer. Alright, and release that leg back down. You can bend it back toward your chest. And then go ahead and straighten it all the way out. Switch legs. So bring your other leg up, bent knee, pull it in toward your chest. Straighten that leg all the way up now, gently pulling it closer to your chest. Do whatever feels good for you here. You can flex the foot or point the foot. But try and challenge yourself just a little bit. One final push and pull that leg in just a little bit closer if you can. And release it down, bending that leg in towards your chest again. And then slowly straightening both legs out. Okay, now we're going to twist to one side, so pick one leg. It's a little bit hard for you to see me here. Now that I'm looking at this, it looks very funny. But your top leg is bent and you're twisted over. You want to keep one arm on the floor, fully on the floor. Now let's switch and go the other direction. You can probably see it a little bit better this way. One leg over the other, stretch that spine. And slowly release that leg. Straighten both legs out in front of you. Take a nice long stretch above your head if you have the space. Slowly make your way up back to a seated position. Kind of just shake out whatever you need to. If you want to do any sort of additional stretching, go right ahead. But I hope you feel nice and relaxed and ready for sleep or ready for the rest of your day. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already, and hope to have you back for next week's video. Bye and good night.